Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Game. This is Playdead Live. Crossfire. We've got VOX, we've got SLY. We are rags to riches tonight after a brief layoff. We are back doing what we do Monday night, Wednesday nights. This is what it's all about. The best PvP you'll find. A combination of chess, checkers, risk, you name it. We've got it mired into our game. So I'm looking forward to a great match between these two teams. They always have good ones. They have really good battles. So you know what? How about we kick this thing off with a couple super chat shout outs? I've got Bones in the house. Good luck tonight, VOX and SLY. I've got Valar always in the house as well. Hello 99 Kills, great mod, channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundles, burn coin, kills coin. We're probably going to see some new legendaries tonight because we had that great box event on Sunday night. And I see somebody showed up. Trigger, why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me what tonight is? It is that one night of the week. What, you know what? Why don't everybody tell us right now what tonight is? That's right. That's right. It's date night, baby. Ranger Chris in the house. Ranger Chris said he had a hot date tonight. You better believe it, Chris. You better be front and center at the front of the screen watching the action tonight because it's going to be a lot of fun. Is Chris going nuts? Where's Chris at? Everybody. There you go. Ranger Chris, Kathy, Patty, Seth, Mike in. Amon, Mike, and the Cardinal, of course, in the house. All right, let me take you down to a little bit of business that we're going to conduct because we've got standings. Now, it's early in the season, but we had to reschedule that game on Monday night. That was a big showdown that was going to happen between Arc and Mir. Arc 6-1, Mir 4-3. You can see later date. Tonight we got Rags and Riches, and this is a rematch from a couple weeks ago. Both of these teams currently tied for third, trying to make their move up there. That's why it's an important game. Not off to the start they wanted, but both have the potential to really get hot in a hurry. I know last year, Slide won like 8 games in a row in the middle of the season. VOX, same way. VOX is never out. I see Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes says, it is date night, baby. So, a couple things with the schedule. This is Rags to Riches. Next week, we got Red Wedding, SLY at Mir, Arc at VOX. And then the week after that, I will announce next Monday what it's all about. It's called Do Your Worst. It will have the opportunity to pick something for the other team to not do. All right? So you're going to get to mess around with the other team a little bit. All right, let me show you player control points. This is something very unique to our game. No other game has it. These are your PCPs. Take a look at the gold bars. We got a 2-way moderator tie. Kel and Jules tied with 4. Several people with 2. Gold bars. Big play this season. Look at the halos. JJ with 700 points, all up in Crimson's Kool-Aid. Crimson will be playing tonight. Crimson's been diversifying, but will she come back and get a hold on the DZ? 515 points for Crimson, then a couple other people in there as well. Rover, we got Julia, we got Dimes, we got Moonshot. Take it over to Submarine. Crimson is the queen of the submarine right now. But we got Valar and JJ super close. B-Dub and Justice rocking the cannonballs. Justice with the gold orb. Nobody touching him. Look at it, 600 points for Justice. And now I'll take you to page 2. Look at this. Ace Award. Animal is the top ace. Samurai Sheila following close behind. Gemstone with the ruffled feather from the killing variety. Busy Ron and Pope. We got Stealth Bombers, 5-way tie. Surrender, Ron, still the only person getting someone to surrender. Watchtower Award, JJ with the 9 award. Crimson with the Torch Award. And Ocean Man still the only person in the league to hijack a vehicle. All right. Now, I promised something, a little extra bonus tonight. But if the group ain't fired up, I got several requests tonight. By several, I mean I got over 20 items requested. So if you guys want this bonus in this tonight's bundle, light it up with 999s. If we get some participation here. Ron doesn't, look, Ron does not even want the bonus. Ron wants a roll. Can you guys say boo? Ron, we had not even got to that yet. You guys give Satan a big boo right now. I was hyping up the bundle. And Ron's like, let's roll it. It's roll time, baby. Ron has his own catchphrase. All right, there he goes. All right. Now we'll get to Ron's rolling of the die. All right. If you are Mirror and Arc, give me a number from 1 to 20. 1 to 20 if you're Mirror Arc. Ron's trying to hook you guys up. All right, this is for packs in the August pack event because we know the July event is sold out. And then some. All right, here we go. All right, a little limited tonight. With the fan club. Not a lot of Arc and not a lot of Mirror here. You know what? More for the rest of you guys. Here it is. Number 7. Nobody with a 7. Re-roll it. Number 8. Let's try it again. 16. And 7. Do a couple more rolls here, see if somebody's going to win. 18. And 6. Hell, we might be doing this all night. Number 10. Number 4. Villar says, nope. We ain't doing it. Villar. No, Ron, you didn't get a roll on Monday, but you'll get a roll when we play the match again, when it's rescheduled. We didn't play it without a roll. We just didn't play it. Come on, Ron. All right, let me get to tonight's War Bundle. Here it is. All right, tonight's War Bundle, everybody. And like I said, there's some requests in here. Take you up top. I'm going to double you up here, okay? We'll start out with that. 2 ASC, 2 Iron, 2 Dragon Smoke, 2 Chill Smoke, and I'm going to give you 10 post-battle Pet Revive. How about that? 2 Flexite, 2 Zircon, and 2 of each of your wax. Is that a good way to get this one going on a Wednesday night? I think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good start. All right. Red Bundle, Cursed Red, Krampus, Glyph of Ravage, Combat Orbs, Red Summon Skin, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9. All right, now here's the part where everybody in this stream needs to like the stream up. If I don't see triple 9s, I'm just going to go through the rest of it. This is the part where you speak out and speak up. Because Super 8s were by request. Because apparently, you guys use a lot of them in Faction Wars and Friday nights. All right. I'm going to give you an 8-pack of Super 8s. We've never done that before. Super 8, 8-pack, Gold Bundle, Curse Blue, Krampus Sapphire, Glyph of Secure, Glyph of Carve, Gold Spark by request, Gold Weapon Skins, Gold Summon Skins, Max Seal, Onyx Skins, And I'm going to give you a 9-pack of Hostile 9s tonight. An 8-pack of 8s and a 9-pack of Hostile 9s. That should get you all back in the game. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Absorption. The rarest smoke in the game. You have not seen it in a while, and very rarely do we ever put it in a bundle. Tonight, you're getting the Sea Weakness smoke that is used on Friday nights. I'm putting that in here for you guys. Glyph of Bolster, Stellar Skins, Blue Gel, very rare gel, Navy, Mythic, Emo Skins, and tonight's gear is going to add up more pet score than ever before. That rhymed, didn't it? Didn't it sound good? More pet score than ever before. That's right. Look at the stats. Now, I know, and I'm not going to address this tonight because I set up committees, but let me tell you guys something. With the portal around the corner, we're introducing a brand new concept of gaming. All right? I'm going to touch on this tonight. I'm not going to go through it because some people are not going to understand it tonight. They're not mentally into what I'm saying. They're into their match, which is understandable. We're going to introduce a concept called rusting. And what that is going to do, it is going to diminish older gear. Now, some of you that love to see big numbers, you're going to be like, wait a minute. You mean I'm not 20,000 damage anymore? No. The numbers are going to scale back. But the disparity is going to be there and stronger than ever. So, just because this gear is very similar to the Slayer gear, as of tonight, the Slayer shoulder stats are cut in half. So the new gear will be similar, but the old gear will start to diminish. And it will be a bigger discrepancy than ever, and it'll help you guys really, really get back to manageable numbers so you're not working in the millions. More to come on that. Don't stress over it. Believe me, I'm not doing anything to take items away from you. Everything that we're doing has been with your gear, consideration, insight. I'm working with several people to get it rolled out. They'll understand it. But instead of putting caps on your gear, instead of nerfing all the gear, this is going to allow the gear to scale down with the discrepancies to still give you the effect that you want. All right? Trust me on it. It is going to be really, really cool. And you'll understand how much harder you're going to hit. All right? Well, think about it, okay? And I'll just say this and I'm going to move on to the lineups. If a typical gear piece goes up about 20% from one set to the next, that's a 20% increase. If an older set diminishes 50%, then that's a 100% increase. Think about that. Let that sink in. That should be all I need to say. The people that understand gear and damage are going to get it. But it is a hell of a lot harder hit if the old gear loses half its value and the new gear maintains its value, as opposed to just adding a bigger stat so you get to 6 figures because you just like to see 6 figures. All right, more to come on that. You'll see what we're going to do with it, and it will make a whole lot of sense. All right, now we've taken care of all the business we need to take care of. We've given away the packs. We talked about the gear. We've given away a better bundle. Now we got a big match for you guys, and we're going to start a little bit early. You can see Dimes, Cat, B-Dub, Jim, Craven, Ron, Flyrod, Julia, Football, Dr. Die, Moonshot, Valar, Bones, Trigger, Samurai, Pope, Crimson Justice, Dow, Busy, and Kel all picking up tonight's bundle. Man, we're 6 months away from kicking off year number 5. Oh, one more announcement. Walking Dead, Dead City, Sunday night. We will talk about it. So here's a little bit of what you guys can expect from 999 channel. Number 1, our portal is weeks away. We got that. Number 2, we're talking Walking Dead Sunday night. And number 3, in 6 months, y'all, we will kick off year number 5 of Play Dead Live. We have been going longer than some TV shows. That's how cool what we've developed is. All right. Now, if you're playing tonight, not playing, if you're starting, if you're Cat, Justice, Trigger, Dr. Die, Crimson, Bones, Dimes, or Craven Light, give me your pre-match buffs, everybody. Right now. I want to see 8 pre-match buffs. We got Trigger, Justice, Crimson Tide Priestess, Bones, Dr. Die. Deadly Dimes. Just need me some Craven Light and Cat. That's it. We just need Craven. There we go. There it is, everybody. We're going to start a few minutes early. Have some fun. We will finish early. Remember, timers are not challengeable, but I am going to keep you to them. All right, we are down in SLY Field. I'm going to remind you what the double bonuses are as we go. So first of all, we got Deadly Dimes in the bomber position. Deadly Dimes will be going first. Should be followed by Trigger in the DZ. Trigger's going to be followed by Craven Light. Craven Light is the captain. He is also the siege, and they have chosen the battleship. Craven Light's going to be followed by Justice. Justice and company have chosen the tank. Justice will be followed by Bones. Bones in the rover zone. Bones going to be followed by Dr. Die, who is sieging and the captain. And Dr. Die is in the bomber zone. And going last is Crimson in the DZ. Crimson is followed by Cat in the rover zone. The challengers for tonight are Ron and Deadly Dimes. And the double XP, or double rags to riches for PCP points. VOX has chosen the Siege to get double, the Occupy to get double, and the Orb to get double. Team SLY has chosen the Siege as well, the Occupy as well, and the PCP DZ. All right. Good luck, everybody. A very fun, important game. May the best team win. We're going to start it out with Deadly Dimes, 20-second timer Dimes. Let's go. Feels good to be doing Play Dead Live again. All right, she got that move in exactly 2 seconds. Speedy Dimes. She's going to go lost stream to their wall. Lost to Main Street using the Furnace Wand. That means that Rage cannot go above E6 in round number 1. Furnace Wand is off the board. Seal Absorption, Cadet to Flame, and Mass Destruction times 2. Dimes playing Boss in 1 with Cap in 3. It does hit. Let's put out that first flame. Lost stream to their wall. All right, and we got Seal and Absorption for Dimes. And a Mass Destruction. And she got the timer pretty easily. All right, let's kick it over to Team VOX, see what they got in store. Trigger, 20-second timer for you starting right now from the DZ. Let's see if Trigger is as ready as Dimes was. Look at that. How about another 2 seconds? Trigger going Luna Lamp to Justice. Justice has the ability to play 3 H9s. Remember, Luna Lamp, we're upgrading. Luna Lamp text says the second strongest potion in the game. It used to be S8s. Justice, you can play 3 H9s going forward. Going to steal Craven's Boss. Going to go Dark Boss to their chest. Trigger playing Dark Boss in 1 would cap in 3. Dark Boss could be worth an extra 25. Going to go with Mass Destruction. Her Mass Destruction is 2 as well on her gear. And she's putting out the Flame. Couple of bosses, couple of flames. And also playing a Seal. Both players beating a timer. Good start so far. Let's go over to Craven Light. Craven, you are in the tank zone. 20 seconds. Timer's up. Did not beat it. Craven, you might be lagging. I would refresh. He did not beat the timer. I'm going to jump into Battleship, move to their DZ. Craven goes into Battleship, gets Cannonball. First Cannonball of the game, going to move to their DZ. Going to go Ward 2 Bones. Seal and an E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. Dr. Die. Let me know if it hits as soon as you read it. Don't wait for me to read it for you. It hits. All right, lighten it up. Watchtower number 1 and an Elmo. Real quick recap. Battleship gets Cannonball, moves to DZ, puts a ward on Amy Seal and an E3. Elmo is all good. I'm kicking it over to Justice. Justice, you got 20 seconds starting now. Timer's up. See if Justice beats it. Did not beat the timer. Back-to-back misses. Could be a close match. Don't give away those points. All right, we're going to start a 20-second nerf timer for Justice. This will be for a 10% damage reduction. He beats it. All right, he jumps in the tank, grabs his own cannonball. 25-point cannonball for Justice. He's going to go to the temple steps. Could go in the temple, but he chose the temple steps. Going to play Rod. Mass Destruction. Craven, you got an E1 Elmo to the Watchtower. Craven is definitely lagging. Tank, Temple, Rod. He also plays a Seal. And we'll wait for Craven to let us know. He says it does hit. All right, so an Elmo to the Watchtower. Watchtowers are 1-1. All right, I'm going to go over to Bomber Bones. 20 seconds, Bones. Beats the timer. She's going to go Slush Wand. Slush Wand is going to be to Justice. Justice is going to cut that rage in half as long as you're in a vehicle. Ice Wands are off the board. Cuts his vehicle rage in half, not his personal rage. Fever Ring to Cat means you can't play any dousing effects or any dousing pets. I'm going to light her up red here. She knows what it does. Fever Ring. Also Mass Destruction. Looking like 4. Dr. Dye says wait. Jump into Rover. Drive to the temple. Boss to side chest. All right, Bones playing boss in 1 with cap in 3. Bones getting the tire. That means we will have a Sentry unlocked. 25-point tire. And F5 Snowstorm loaded to the wall. Justice playing Horus to shut it down. All right, started out. Slush Wand. Lowers Justice rage from his vehicle only. Fever Ring to Cat, good. Jump in Rover, drive to temple, good. Side chest, good. Seal, and that was going to be a big, big shot. But remember, it could only go up to E6. Is the max rage in round number 1 because the furnace won. All right, and Bones beat the timer. Let's go over to Dr. Dye from the Bomber Zone. 20 seconds, Dr. Dye. We got Dr. Dye, Crimson, and Cat. Timer's up for the doctor. Did not be. Oh, just got it as I was saying it. Move to their Rover Zone. Going to drop a seal. All right, Mass Destruction is now 6. Going to play Red Watcher. All right, Red Watcher is going to be worth 10 points and requires a frantic 5 to light that next Watchtower. So 10 points over to SLY. I'm sorry, 10 points over to VOX. Inferno to Strawman. All right, she is taking 10 points of damage, take her down to 90. She doesn't have gear absorption, but she does play a seal and does light a Strawman and plays a Red Watcher on tower number 2. All right, let's go to... There you go. All right, let's go to Crimson Tide. 20-second timer. Super fast Crimson. Gonna play Quake, a Mythic Kang, a Seal, an Inferno to Strawman. Oh boy. And Mass Destruction. Alright, got Quake, Mythic Kang to Main Street, Seal, Inferno to Strawman. Alright, so Mythic Kang on Main Street is going to be worth 63. Does hit. Alright, start with the Quake. Quake is going to close the left chamber. For 2 rounds. It'll open back up in round 3. That chamber cannot be occupied, but the right chamber can be occupied by either team. But for now, this one is closed until round 3. All right. She gets her Seal as well. And of course, Dr. Die let the Inferno hit because the other team has the Strawman lit. So that fizzles out. All right, final move, round number 1. Let's go to Cat. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Gonna Ion Bones from the Temple. Nice move. Ion will put Bones in the no zone. Loses her Rover. Cat's going to get in the Rover and drive over to the Temple. Going to play Rod. Going to drop Seal. Rage to Watchtower. And we're up to Mass Destruction 8. All right, lighting Watchtower number 2. And it is an Elmo. All right, moving Bones from the Temple. Get in the Rover. She gets a tire. Both teams have unlocked the Sentry. And that is the end of round number 1. So at the end of round number 1, Vox gets a blessing because Cat's in the Temple. Strawman, 5 points for Vox, 0 for SLY. DZ, 25-25. You Halo to Trigger. Halo to Crimson. Craven's going to dim their Dragonstone. And we're going to start round number 2, Deadly Dimes, 20 seconds. Timer is up. Dimes beat it. All right, Dime's going to go Mythic Kang to their boss on Main Street. To her boss. Their boss, meaning her boss. Well, Dime's which boss? Main Street or the other one? Just let me know. Going to hinder Justice, give him a -2. Arc Ice to their wall. Right now it's just smoke. But if a second one hits, it'll become an absorption. Snowstorm loaded to your wall, I'm assuming, not their wall. Dimes, this is the second week in a row you like to target their wall. Dr. Dye says, wait. Mythic Sonar from Justice. All right, we've got Mass Destruction, but they're going to Mythic Sonar it. %, 6% increase with a 20% nerf. And there's no juice on it. Dime's going to Dow's school of how not to throw a snowstorm. %, of a black block. 50 black remaining. No tank, no juice, no black block. Justice with a big Mythic Sonar. You could probably do the math. Probably wouldn't have broke it without the Mythic Sonar either. Dimes did beat the timer. All right, let's go over to Trigger, 20-second timer. Beats the timer, 6 seconds to spare. Gonna go Mythic Kang to her boss. Trigger playing Mythic Kang, could be worth 63. Playing Dragon Smoke. That one's gonna be off limits. Render Dimes. Dimes sack a point pet. And F4 Rapture loaded to the wall. The Rapture will dissipate the arc smoke, or the arc ice smoke. Once damage hits, it goes away. Trigger moving out of the DZ to get in range. Kang, Dragon Smoke, Render Dimes to sack a pet. Moving out of the DZ and F4 Rapture to the wall. Craven says it hits. We're going to give him a teardrop. And she put juice on that grenade. Black block. 65% of a green block. 35 green remaining. Dime's going to sacrifice orbital. All right, let's go over to Craven Light. Craven, 20-second timer for you. Beats the timer. He is no lag now. 13 seconds to spare. He's going to move over to their ozone. Scold to Dr. Die with a pet repel. Mass destruction now up to 8. M7 Elmo to the watchtower. Dr. Die, we got a Scold to you and an M7 Elmo. All right, gold blue from Cat. So assuming the pet hits, pet's going to hit. It's going to take Dr. Die down to 80. Going to give Craven an absorption. Also going to light the watchtower. But he went ahead and played it safe, and he juiced up the next one, which didn't really need it. But better to be safe than sorry in case they prevented the pet. Gold blue from VOX. Craven using absorption to keep his absorption ability, to keep his absorption. And that is the third watchtower for Team SLY. All right, moves under the ozone. Scold to Dr. Die. Plays a pet repel. M7 Elmo. They play a gold blue. Craven absorbs it. Pretty solid move from Craven. You lit one in round 1. You lit one with Scold just now. And they stopped it. You're correct. So no Elmo. All right. Let's go over to Justice. 20-second timer. All right. Hold off on Justice's turn. I'm removing the scold. Craven's going to move to their O zone and play a pet repel. So Craven, I'm going to give you the remainder of your move to adjust your move. So I missed the seal, and because I missed the seal, I'm not going to go back and give any team an advantage one way or another. And I'm going to remove the gold blue as well. All right, so we're back to Craven Light's maneuver. He moved to the O zone. He played a pet repel. He has not played his pet or designated his attack yet. And he played mass destruction. So Craven, we're going to go back to you. I need a pet and a target and an attack. Justice, you can delete for now. All right, Craven's going to play Watcher to the Watchtower. And an M7 Elmo to the Watchtower, Dr. Die. All right, and I'm going to ask both captains and challengers. You have 2 players to get those challenges in, so pay attention. If I miss a seal, you have to watch what your player is doing and the status of your player. I can't go back 2 rounds. Somebody says, hey, in round number 3, and it's round 7, I missed a seal. If you guys miss it, you miss it. Because it takes 5 minutes to go back and redo the moves. All right, so gold blue from Cat. Craven playing the absorption. All right, Craven moves to the O zone. Plays Watcher. M7 to the watch, or M7 Elmo. M7 is stopped. Gold blue from Cat. Craven plays absorption. It doesn't break his seal. All right, now we're going to Justice. Justice, start of your turn. Rod is going to go over and steal a block. 20-second timer. Green block is off the board. All right, beats the timer. Mythic Kang to Trigger's boss. Justice playing Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Max Seal to Dr. Die. Can't play a Max Seal to Dr. Die because she's already sealed. So I need you to give me a different smoke or pass, because nobody else can be max sealed. Well, you can play it on yourself, actually. You're a valid target, and you're the only valid target. All right, Mythic Kang to Trigger's Boss, Max Seal to Die, F5 Goliath loaded, and pet score. All right, so pet score. Pet score is played on your turn, and it has to be at a time when you are scoring. So you can't add the pet score to your Mythic Kang because you're not scoring yet. You're playing a pet. So if you capped and your Kang was on, you would get the points. Or if you played a Gideon or a Cinder or a Watcher or something else, that's when you play the pet score. You don't just add it to the total. That makes sense. You got to play it in your round. It's got to be a round where your pet is scoring. So no pet score from Justice. Mythic Kang, Max Seal to himself, F5 Goliath loaded. No, it's a new ability. You're fine. And they play Mythic Dark Blue. So Mythic Dark Blue is going to break Justice Seal. And then he played a Max Seal to himself. All right, so the next grenade attack by Team VOX is going to be a 25% nerf because of the Mythic Dark Blue. But the Seal stops it, and he plays the Max Seal on himself because he's the only valid target. All right, Kang's good. Max Seal himself's good. Goliath is stopped. And a nerf. All right, let's get back on track. Let's go over to Bones from the No Zones. Bones, No Zones. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Bones is going to move to the Rover Zone. Mythic Kang to the Boss. Could be worth 63. Pet Repel. And she's playing S6 Glitch to the Watchtower. and going to render justice. Dr. Die does a hit. All right. This is cool. Is this the first time this has ever happened? All right. Bones is lighting the watchtower. And if glitch hits and one straw man is lit, it puts out that straw man and it lights your straw man. Very nice. All right, moves to the rover zone. Max Kang, or Mythic Kang, Pet Repel. First time we've ever had glitch put out a straw man and light another straw man. And Justice, I need you to sacrifice a scoring pet. That is exactly textbook how to play glitch. However, you do lose your seal bones. Still take inhalation. Small price to pay. Justice going to sacrifice Cinder. All right, let's go over to Dr. Die. 20-second timer. Timer is up. Let's see if she beats it. She does. Move to their tank zone. Mythic Kang to Trigger's boss. Could be worth 63. F5 St. Elmo. Playing the barrage ability. That will get rid of the 25% nerf. It'll have no impact on this. And the F5 Watcher is going to light up Watchtower number 3. And an Elmo. All right, we got 3 Watchtowers to 2. And she played a Pet Repel. All right, let's go from Dr. Die over to Crimson. 20 seconds, Crimson. Beats their timer easily. Going to go Watcher to their tower. All right, we got a Watcher on 3, and now we got a Watcher on 1. Each of those will now require at least an F5. Pet repel. E3 Elmo to their tower and put another hinder on Justice. I got Justice at -4. E3 Elmo, Dr. Die. It hits, and that's going to light the third watchtower for SLY. Let's reset theirs. All right, the final move of round 2. 20-second timer, Cat. Rod will take a block at the start. Timer's up. She beat the timer. All right, we'll start out with Rod. Take that other green block off the board. Going to drive to her DZ. Going to go Mythic Kang. Craven sacrifices Orbital. She's going to play Absorption Potion. And Goliath to their wall. And it hits. No juice. But 8 mass destruction. Stronger grenade than we saw earlier with no juice and more mass destruction. But still not quite. 90% of a blue block. You got 10% of a blue block remaining. No juice, no walls. What it looks like so far. All right, at the end of the round, Justice is on the temple stairs. Doesn't matter which stairs he's on. He rotates into the only open chamber. This chamber will open in round 3. Justice getting a blessing. Cat getting a halo. Crimson getting a second halo. Captains, give me your second or your third round subs. Strawman, we got SLY now with control of Strawman, 5-0. DZ is 25-25. Craven is putting out the Dragon Stone in the Ozone. Elevation Wand for Crimson from Bones. Air Wand does not count against the purple. So Crimson keeps her buffs. Cat is losing her seal but keeping her absorption. Ron coming in for trigger. So Ron will go into the DZ. Ocean Man coming in for deadly dimes. And the new order will be as follows. It's going to be Ray, Ron, Craven, Justice, Bones, Dr. Die, Crimson, and Cat. Before we get to Ray's turn, we are going to cap one second. All right, got dimes. 189 points in Mythic Kangs for SLY. And the first flag of the night. Give me 1 second, Ray. Let me get these off the board. All right, flags are now 1-0. All right, Ray, over to you. 20-second timer starting right now. Beats the timer. Temple chamber is open, so Ray going over to the temple. Falls to Main Street, Mirror Smoke Justice. Ray playing boss in 3, would cap in 5. Trixie to Justice and a Mythic Kang and Mass Destruction 2. We're up to MD 10. Goes to the temple, plays boss, all good. Drops a little Mirror Smoke on Justice. Doesn't resolve till next turn. F4 Trixie to Justice. It will not break the Mirror Smoke. And a Mythic Kang, and they're going to play a Tanner. To keep the Kang alive. All within the timer. All right, we're going to go to Ron, but for 1 second. VOX is going to cap 4 Mythic Kangs and a Dark Boss worth 25 bonus points. So they will get their first flag. 252 points off of Kangs. And Ron will start a 20-second timer for you. Beats the timer easily. Thank you for that. Boss to their chest. And target Crimson, turn her into a warrior. And Dragon Smoke. To relight that. Spruce to straw man and mass destruction. 10 on both sides. All right, Spruce is going to put out that one straw man. It does. Justice Seal is gone. So Ray's Trixie hit Justice, broke his seal, and the Kang was stopped. And Justice is in the tank and also in no seal and in mirror smoke. That's all correct. All right. Boss to their chest, turn Crimson into a warrior, Dragon Smoke, Spruce to straw man, and mass destruction 2. All good. All right. From the battleship, we've got Craven Light, 20-second timer. Craven going to move to their bomber zone. Skull to Ron, Jet's Prison to Justice, Absorption, Inferno, and Render Ron. All right, Ron. Jet's Prison is not preventable because he is in mirror smoke. It does have to damage, and it does. And a scold to you. I'm sorry, Dr. Die. Dr. Die hits or wait? Old habits. All right, Jet's Prison, D100, lifts him up high above the clouds, out of your zone, Justice. So you're basically way up in the air. You cannot attack on your next round. You can play pets and sparks and potions. You can't play smokes because smokes will drop all the way to the ground. All right. So this hits Justice. The damage goes through, takes him to 90%. Mirror smoke goes away because he's damaged. His tank goes away because he's way up in the air. Craven play and absorption. Inferno to Strawman. Ron, I need a pet for you to sacrifice. Straw man hits. And when it hits, it breaks Craven's absorption. Ron sacrifices Cinder. Craven plays Scold to Ron. Ron has first turn absorption off the bench. Scold does not hit, but Craven still gets a new absorption. Hopefully you guys got all that. Justice, you are high above the ground. You cannot attack any targets with an attack. You do have your pet. You can do whatever you want with your pet. And you do have sparks and potions. All right. Justice. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Going to Talon Ron to the temple. Okay. And the end of Justice's turn, he falls to the ground in a no zone. And he takes another 10% damage. I got him at 80%. All right, let's go from Justice over to Bones. 20-second timer. Bones beating the timer. She's going to move to the DZ. Heal and seal. Play Red Saban to Ron. And if it hits, Add 10% scoring bonus to her cap. And she will cap a boss this turn. F4 Goliath to the wall. And max spark justice. And a pet score. All right. Now, she moved to the DZ first, so that was her intent. She got ioned out of the rover. So she doesn't have a rover, which means she doesn't have range. So Bones, you have to redirect the F4 Goliath to a new target. The grenade is valid, the target's not, so you get to redirect it to a new target because you can't reach it. Because the DZ is the first movement. All right, so. All right, F4 Goliath to Justice. Okay. All right. You better really be watching now, Justice. All right. Move to the DZ. Red Sabin to Ron. Ron, does Red Sabin. Okay, they said it all hits. Red Sabin hits Ron. This time, it damages him. We'll take Ron down to 88%. Give Bones a scoring aura. Bones, you can't play pet score on a boss. It's got to be on a scoring pet. Boss is not a scoring pet. It's a flag capping pet. But you get 10% of that second flag, which is a bonus 25. All right, I'm going to give Bones a warning for delay a game. Because go back and read where you played that Mythic Kang. Next one will be a penalty. You played it on Main Street, not on your boss. All right. Dr. Die, now that the F4 Goliath is redirected, you need one less Mexican Coke, Bones. You had one too many Mexican Cokes tonight, I think. All right. Dr. Die, now that F4 Goliath is going to Justice, does it still hit? Okay, so we're going to do damage resolution. Justice is max spark, so he's slowed. He can only be slowed. He cannot be stunned because he was in Jet's prison. Can't be double stunned. The damage to Justice going to take him from 80 down to 58%. He got hit in the head with a Goliath. And she did not use her pet score ability because you still have that. Man, we got to stop taking nights off. You guys get rowdy when you haven't played Play Dead Live for like a week or two. And she does get the heal and seal. All right, let's go over to Dr. Die. Dr. Die, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Going to move to their bomber zone. Mythic Gideon. Minus 28. Going to put a max seal on Justice. Going to use Fly on Craven and Bones. Going to move both to the O-Zone. Craven losing his boat. Move to bomber zone. Mythic Gideon. Max seal. F5 glitch. Dr. Die, where's the glitch grenade going? What's the target? To the watchtower. Craven, does it still hit? All right, it hits. So we're going to light a watchtower, but there are there is one lit. And it was Craven who lit it. Ron played a spruce. Craven lit the straw man. And then the glitch going to flip-flop it. All right, so we will take Craven straw man. We'll give it back to VOX. with the inhalation. Hey, that looked like Bones' move earlier. And the inhalation will break her seal. All right, let's go over to Crimson Tide. Crimson, 20-second timer. All right, beating that timer. Dark Boss to their chest. Crimson playing Dark Boss in 3. Woodcap in 5. Could be worth a bonus 25. Going to put a max spark on Ron, slow him down. S6 Elmo to the tower and render. Ron sacrifice a pet. Ron, how long have you been waiting to dance out of a Crimson Max Spark and say bye, Felicia? Years? All right. He avoids the Max Spark. All right. Dark Boss, their chest is good. Ron dances out of the Max Spark. Dr. Dye, how do you feel about that S6 Elmo? Hits or wait? Ron playing red-blue. All right, that's a double whammy there, Crimson. Double shutdown. And the red from the red-blue going to break her seal. All right, Crimson Dark Boss, Max Spark danced out of S6 Elmo. Ron plays red-blue. Red-blue hits, breaks her seal, and then she renders him, and he sacrifices Orbital. All right, final move of round 3, Cat. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Move to their tank zone. All right, after the movement to the tank zone, going to play Mythic Watcher, Max Seal to Justice. Justice already has a seal. He's not a valid target. He just got max sealed the turn before. So if you can redirect that to someone else. Over to Ron. And we see the first Mythic Watcher. Oh, back it up, back it up. Cyborg Dolly. Move her back to the DZ. All right, Cat. Pick a pet. That's all you get. All right, Mythic Watcher. And it's going to go on the first one. Because that's the one, doesn't go on the one after, it goes on the one that's next to be lit. So, SLY, you now have a watcher on number 1, number 2. VOX, you have one on number 1 and number 3. All right, she can't play the pet score either. So the only thing she can do is play Mythic Watcher, which does give her 20 points. Yep, love some Dolly. All right, and that is it for round number 3. At the end of round number 3, Kat did manage to get another halo. Didn't plan on it, but she got one. Crimson got a third halo. Strawman is 5 VOX, SLY 0. DZ 25-25. Ron in the temple. And Ray in the temple. Each team getting a blessing. VOX is third. SLY's first. Dr. Dye is dimming the bomber crystal. All right, good game. Lot of denial this game for sure. All right, Ray, round number 4. 20-second timer. You're up. Timer's up. Red Kang to his boss. Ray playing Red Kang could be worth 50. Max Seal over to Crimson. Render Ron, sacrifice a pet, and an M7 Elmo to the Watchtower. Dr. Dye, M7 Elmo, let me know. Hits. Ray gonna light up. That's like the most. Ray gonna light up. I could just stop right there with like everything. Ray gonna light up a Watchtower. And an Elmo. Ron, sacrifice that pet for me, man. Dr. Dye is going to restart. And again, VOX, you guys do me a favor. Just read the move before I get to it and help me out a little bit. Because you guys aren't posting hit or wait until after I read the whole thing. All right, Ron getting rid of Gideon. Okay, let's go over to Father Ron. 20 seconds for you, Ron. Beats the timer. Mythic Kang to his boss. Could be worth 63. Gonna Fear Smoke Ray out of the temple. Inferno Strawman and Dimes is not in the game. Well, you guys are killing it tonight, Ron, aren't you? Come on, guys. Inferno to Strawman is good. Strawman number 2. Take Ron down to 78%. Kang, Fear, Inferno, and Craven Light. Sack a pet. Cinder. All right. We're going to return to Cinder. Craven Light, you're on the clock, 20 seconds. Timer's up. Gonna go Red Kang to Main Street. Craven playing Red Kang. Trying to get another 50. Dragon Smoke. Relight that Dragon Stone. S6 Elmo to Watchtower number 2. Dr. Die. Hits or wait? It hits. All right, Craven lighting another Elmo. SLY getting another Watchtower. Watch out. Justice, you a little anxious or what? Justice ready to go. He's fired up. All right. Justice, you're up. Let's do it. He's mad at Bones. Gonna move to the temple. No movement penalty because he's not moving far. Dune to light a straw man. Ocean Man gonna stop the grenade. Play in the heel smoke. He'll get his health back. And Dune's gonna light straw man number 3. All right, move to the temple. Straw man number 3, dropping heel smoke. S6 vapor. Ocean man stops it and going to put a -2 hinder on bones. All right, let's go over to bomber bones, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Talon Ocean Man to the temple steps. You can. Ray in waiting. Cadet to straw man. Let me know if it hits Dr. Die. It hits, putting out straw man number 3. Talon's good. Cadet is good as well, and it was super fast. All right, let's go over to Dr. Die. 20 seconds. Got Dr. Die, Crimson, and Cat, and then we'll have halftime. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. We're going to start a second nerf timer, starting now. This will be for a 10% reduction. Timer's up. Going to move to their ozone. All right, there is a movement penalty. She has to move all the way from the DZ, all the way up, cross the rope bridge to the ozone. Red Blaze is not valid for the watchtower, so I'll let you redirect it to a valid target. And Amy's going to sacrifice Render. Watchtowers cannot be hit by pets. All right, going to redirect it to the straw man. And it is going to light straw man number 3. All right, let's go from Dr. Die over to Crimson Tide. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Crimson not beating the timer. Start a second timer. This will be a damage nerf. All right. I'm assuming I know what the move is. All right, so here's why it doesn't show up. So we're going to need a new word. Because when you guys type the word sub, YouTube thinks that you're coming on our channel and you're asking them to subscribe to your channel. That's why it blocks the word sub. So we're going to have to go with something else. No, we're not typing bus. What the hell? Why don't you type the word banana? If you type submarine, it will go through. Everybody's got an idea. So just type submarine, or if you're Dow typing it, it'll probably end up saying subterranean. I love you. I love you, Dow. But it won't say sub. So just type something longer than 3 letters. Because, yeah, I mean, 5 or 6 people have done that so far. All right, good stuff. Okay, so yeah, I think we've had multiple people that have done it. All right, so there she goes Splash Mountain and send Justice out of the temple. Now he is waterlogged and he cannot be put back in the temple this round. And Crimson with a wave, 25-point wave. And she actually waved goodbye to the person. Okay. All right, let's go to Cat. Cat, final move of the first half. 20 seconds. All right, she beat the timer easily. Gonna move to their tank zone, Dune to Strawman. Gonna light up straw man number 4. Pet repel. Hinder bones. Bones at a -4. And F5 Vapor to the Watchtower. Wasn't needed, but was appreciated. Because the second one needed no additional boost. All right, we got halftime. Captains, give me your round 5 subs. We got 3 rounds remaining. Ocean Man going to roll into the temple at the end of the round. Give a blessing to each team. Ron getting 1, Ocean Man getting 1. $25 points for VOX and Strawman. DZ, Crimson 25. VOX 0. Crimson with Halo number 4. Tim for Ron, Chad in the Ozone. Looks like we got sentry guns lit up. The Cardinal. Father Ron heading out. Sir Tim coming in. Dr. Dye dimming that Dragon Stone at the end. All right, Dragon Stones cannot be dimmed this round, but dimmed could be shattered. Football for Ocean Man. Animal coming in to the Ozone. Good job tonight, Ray. Solid. Very solid. Crimson losing her pet repel and her seal. Sub is gone. All right, order is Football, Sir Tim, Craven, Justice, Bones, Doc, Crimson, Cat, Animal, and the Cardinal. Four footballs move. Ocean Man is going to cap. And we got 100 points of Kangs. Flag number 3 for Team SLY. All right, here we go. Zach, 20-second timer starting now. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. All right, we're going to start a second timer. This will be for a 10% nerf on his attack. Beats it. So, no additional. Moving to the temple. Boston Main Street. Boston 5 with cap in 7. Dragon Smoke. All Dragon Stones that were put out have been relit. We will have Dragon Storm in round 6. Absorption Cadet and Mass Destruction 12. He has Gear Absorption. And now he has a Potion Absorption. And Cadet's going to put out Flame number 4. All right. Before we get to Tim's move, we're going to cap Ron's boss. And we're going to give VOX another 63-point Kang. Flag number 2. 3 flags to 2. And Sir Tim, 20-second timer starting right now. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. All right. He's telling everybody who he is. He's like, dude, I'm Sir Tim. Y'all better recognize. I'm going to steal Animal's boss. No boss for Animal. Ace is Roxy, dropping a seal. Roxy going to light Straw Man number 4. Mass Destruction 12. Craven, you got an F5 Elmo to the Watchtower. Craven says, hold up, wait a minute. Dr. Dye, they're going to redirect it with Judas over to the other Watchtower. All right, VOX says wait. See what they're going to do. Red blue from Dr. Dye. Final blue of the game for Team VOX. All right, we got F5 St. Elmo, Judas, and then red blue. And the red blue is going to break football's gear absorption. He's still got his other absorption. All right, let's go over to Craven. Craven, 20 seconds for you. Going to steal Justice Thraxis. Justice, your Thraxis is gone. Then he's going to play Dark King to steal your Colossal Kang. You know, Craven, that's just kind of evil. And then move to their bomber area and then Cadet to Strawman. He's like, I'm taking all the new pets out. That's kind of wrong. And a Cadet to Strawman. And it hits. Let's put it out. Stealing Justice Thraxis, Dark King to Cardinal to take his Colossal Kang, move to their bomber, and a Cadet to the Strawman. All right, let's go over to Justice. They knew you were going to play it for free. 20-second timer, Justice. Go to the temple, boss to their chest. All right, Justice playing boss in 5 with cap in 7. Fear Smoke Football, S8 Elmo to the Watchtower. Gold blue from Bones. First blue of the game. Team SLY. Gold is going to break his seal. All right, let's go from Justice over to Bones. Bones, 20 seconds. That is correct. Thank you, Ron. Crimson did play dark blue, so there's 1 blue remaining for Team SLY. Bones playing Sirs to get rid of all those hinders. Going to put Torment on Justice. M7, St. Elmo to the Watchtower. Dr. Die. All right, Cardinal going to prevent it. Sirs is good. Torment's good. M7 is prevented. And let's go from Bones over to Dr. Die. 20 seconds, Dr. Die. Timer's up. She beats the timer. It's going to move to their DZ. Seal and Thrill. Going to Roxy a straw man. Going to light up number 4. Inferno to straw man and an absorption potion. Craven says, wait. What are we waiting on, Sly? All right, Animal's going to prevent it. So the Ace is good. Thrill and Seal is good. Absorption's good. Inferno is not. All right, 4 moves remain in this round. And then we'll get to some Dragon Storm. Crimson, 20-second timer. Beats it pretty easily. Crimson with a Heal and Seal. Going to put out a straw man and going to go Cadet. Dr. Die. Moxie and Cadet. Puts out 2. Let's go over to Cat. Cat, 20-second timer for you. Got Cat, Animal, and the Cardinal. Timer's up. Beats the timer. She's going to move to their bomber zone. Light a straw man, Seal and Thrill. and Vapor a Watchtower. Hits. Let's light Strawman number 3 back up. And she did need to put extra juice on that Watchtower. That is Watchtower number 6. 6-5. All right, let's go over to the animal. 20 seconds, Joe. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. The animal, the sultan of the sentry gun, the titan of the turret, the master of the minigun. Where have thou gone? There he is. Get into the turret. Mythic Nolan coming out. Seal and Thrill. S8 St. Elmo to the wall. And it's got 2 bonus points for that turret. Gonna make it an S10. %50 green. Double evoke from Dr. Die. 10-5. 5-2.5. Elmo. Carnage. Carnage to Spruce. Finishing off the black block. And 40% of a green block, 60 green remaining. Little bit of work. Been a while since we've hit a wall, though. Crimson playing Chromica for a bonus 10. All right, let's finish off round number 5 with the Cardinal. 20 seconds, Cardinal. Beats the timer pretty easily. Cardinal jumping in the turret. Roxy to Strawman, dropping a seal. F5 Elmo to the Watchtower. And mass destruction is up to 14. A lot of mass destruction lined up for both teams. All right, another Elmo. And Watchtower number 7. Strawman number 4. And that is the end of round 5. At the end of round number 5, Sir Tim with a blessing. Crimson. Blessing number 5. Justice. With a blessing for Team VOX. Strawman, 25-0 VOX. DZ, 25 up. Checking a couple things. And DZ is actually not 25 up. It's 25 VOX because Dr. Die is in the DZ. 0 for SLY. Should be 25 to 0. Temple Strawman, positions, halos. All right, we're going to go to round number 6 before we get to football. Five. SLY has 5, VOX has 7. Dragon Storm. Let's roll it. Let's roll it on the screen. Enrage 4 bonus for Dragon Storm. Oh my, the biggest Dragon Storm we have ever had. E4. Add it on to your attacks. Football Master, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the timer. Showed up just as I was saying it. Time, stop. Just let it show up. Moving to the temple. Timers are not challengeable. Remember that. Mythic Kang to his boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Super Thrill, Blue Spark, H9 Goliath loaded to the wall. With Loom. All right, Dr. Die says, give me half of it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. E17 Goliath. Doc with an absorption. And it'll go all the way through absorption, and it will break her seal as well. Football. Still getting the equivalent of an H9 with loom and Goliath. Dr. Dye cutting it in half, though. She's taking half of it. Green block, and a blue block for football. That's the way you start out Dragonstorm. As I said, he did beat the timer. All right, let's go over to Sir Tim. 20-second timer for Sir Tim. Beats the timer easily. Impaler and go to the temple. Can't take a sub with you. Send Torment over to Animal. All right, we'll start with the Impaler. Then Blaze a Strawman. All right, that's going to light up Strawman number 5. Impaler's just going to break a whole lot of stuff. Crimson Seal. Bones' Seal. Animal Seal. Football's Absorption. Craven's Absorption. S6 Trixie to the wall. And Animals Nolan. Animals Nolan is no moss. Taking out Animals Nolan and tormenting the animal. And the damage to the wall via Trixie. Oh, you had 10% of a blue block remaining. With the mass destruction, you got 15%. So not only did you get that last little 10%, you got 5 carryover. That's 95% blue. Almost a full wall. All right, let's go to Craven Light. Craven, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Well, Talon away that straw man. Number 6 is gone. There, we'll cover it up. Going to torment the Cardinal. Going to cadet the straw man and Mercy Dr. Dye, which means her next pet is going to go down a grade. So stealing a straw man and putting out a straw man. All right, let's go over to Justice. Justice, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Justice is tormented. Gonna go Mythic Gideon. Thrill Smoke, Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall with Echo. E4 Dragon Storm bonus. Make equivalent to an E5 with the Thrill Smoke. Animal going to evoke it. Wedding Crasher. E5. E2.5 Carnage with 14 charges of mass destruction. Up it a little bit higher, 14% higher. It's 95% of a blue block. E2.5 with the mass destruction. Barely get down the rest of the blue block. Walls are close. Animal with the evoke. One charge of the evoke. Nerfing it pretty good. Bomber Bones. 20 seconds for you. Bones used Sirs last time, so she's not dealing with any of the nerfs that Justice was dealing with. Hinders will fall off in the final round. Red Faust to Crimson. We'll put some dust on Justice. Going to move in wall range. S8 monster loaded to the wall with double ignite. Dr. Die and Crimson getting a 20% bonus to her PCP points. Justice going to intervene it. Justice shutting down Bones' attack. But it was going to be a big one. All right, let's go from Bones over to Dr. Die, 20 seconds. Enrage 4 bonus put on every attack this round. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Scold the Animal. Thrill Smoke. Got a double smoke on Dr. Dye. Cannot play Thrill and Heal and Seal. So she gets the Thrill Smoke. Give a warning to Team VOX. Shot to the Watchtower. All right. Scold to Animal. Animal has Pet Repel. So because it doesn't hit him, that Watchtower doesn't light up. She does still get the absorption. And she does get the M7, lighting up Watchtower number 8. Scold is Pet Repelled, gets the absorption, Thrill Smoke, M7, Elmo. Everything else is good with the attack. All right, let's go over to Crimson from the DZ. 20-second timer, Crimson. Beats the timer. Orcus to Strawman. Seal and Thrill and a Cadet to Strawman. It hits. Going to put out one straw man. I'm going to put out another straw man. All right, and I did not announce this, but last round, Dr. Dye did hit the 5 siege zones. So VOX sieged on the last round. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Cat. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. She's going to move to her rover zone. Scold the Animal. Thrill Smoke. M7 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall with Echo. Craven says, wait, going to evoke it. Everything else hits. All right. Animal being hit by Scold. Take Joe down to 90. Going to light Watchtower number 9 for Team VOX. Which means they will get the full Watchtower bonus. Cat with a 9 award. They cannot hit any more Watchtowers, although SLY can still score on Watchtowers. Craven also going to play Insomnia after it hits. All right, so this is going to be a nice nerf. Let's give Cat her absorption. -3 from Insomnia. Make it an M4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 after the Echo, 10 with the Thrill. So still an E10, cut in half. E5, Carnage. Still pretty substantial nerf from a E10 plus Wedding Crasher, E5 Carnage. Blue block. The teardrop gets touched, so it takes out the red block. And 15% of a red block. 85 red remaining. Two more Dragon Storms, and they're both tormented, unfortunately. Animal, 20-second timer for you, sir. Beats the timer. Gold Rage, Blue Spark, Thrill Smoke, Patton. That is an S8. All right. Hold up. Animal might have something going on here. 3, 4, 5, 6. S10. Animal with a S10. Goliath, and it hits. Now that's the way you do it with no ability to drink a rage potion. Get him, Animal. Blue block, red block for the Animal. SLY jumping into a wall lead. Out of nowhere. Joe looking like Mirror. All right, Cardinal, final move of Dragon Storm, 20-second timer. Strawman, Blue Spark, Thrill, Monster loaded to the wall. Craven says, wait. Football's going to intervene it. But the blaze goes through. Strawman number 3. All right, that is the end of round 6 and the end of Dragonstorm. Captains, give me your final 4. Crimson Tide and Dr. Dye both in a DZ, 0-0. Dr. Dye with her second halo. Crimson halo number 6. Strawman, 15-0. All right, starting 4. Going to be Dimes, Craven, Bones, and Crimson. Great job tonight, football. Appreciate you, man. Animal with the Ace Award again. Cardinal with an Ace Award. Ron Justice, Doc, and Angel. Justice, Doc, and Cat. Ron heading out. Good job tonight, Ron. Coming in the reserve role. Wait, Ron already headed out. Never mind. Ron's been gone. Forget it. Tim. That's who I meant. Tim, good job tonight. You cannot sub 2 starters out. So you can't have Ron and Angel both in. So Ron can either come in for Angel or Angel can come in. You have to have 3 of your original starters. All right, Trigger, Justice, Ron, and Cat. All right, so it should be Dimes, Trigger, Craven, Justice, Bones, Ron, Crimson, and Cat is going to be the final order. All right, so before we get to Dimes, you got a second to think about it. I'm going to go ahead and cap Football's Boss. And a 63-point Kang. That should be 5 flags to 2. All right. Dimes, you're up. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Dimes, Mythic Gideon. Minus 28 for VOX. T10, Goliath. Dr. Die, before I start calculating damage, let me know if it's going to hit or wait. Ron with the prevention. All right, Dimes is shut down. We're not going to calculate it. It's a whole lot. Dimes was bringing the heat. All right, let's go over to Trigger. 20-second timer for you. Beats the timer. Dune to Strawman. Lightning Strawman, number 4. Craven says wait. Thrill, Blue Spark, H9. Everybody's bringing their stuff, but Trigger is putting 1 point of Echo down to Justice. Throw in the Monster. Gold Blue from Dimes. All blues are now out of the game. Gold Blue going to hit Trigger. Take her down to 80%. Craven Light, 20 seconds, over to you. Timer's up. Red Faust Crimson, Super Thrill, H9 Goliath loaded to the wall. Let's get him in position. Red Faust going to give Crimson another 20%. H9 Goliath, Super Thrill. Cat preventing it. Everybody beating the timers so far. 5 moves remain. Justice from the temple, 20-second timer. Beats the time, or sorry, timer's up. Did beat the timer. Ace is Moxie to the straw man. Light to straw man. Got a point of echo. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. S13 monster. They're playing for keeps. Bones going to go Mythic Sonar on it. %20 nerf. S9. Lithium equivalent. With 14 charges of mass destruction. 85 red. It's a nice shot. Taking down the 85 red. Taking down the red block. 60% of the final red block. So close, Justice, but yet so far away. 40% of a red block remaining. Justice. That was a timely sonar. Bomber Bones. 20-second timer. Justice Boss Cap, 2. That is 3 flags. Beats the timer. SLY, there's no boss on the other chest. Is that correct? That one capped with Crimson. So you guys are only 5. Move that up there. I didn't move it up there when it capped. It did. It capped on the scoreboard, but I didn't move it. All right, go to Temple. Blue Spark, Mythic getting Super Thrill Pershing. And they're going to do a Mythic Sonar. All right. This is still going to hit. Nine. All right, I'm going to give you the Mythic Gideon first. Okay. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 20% nerf on it. $12 with mass destruction. 1, 2, and 3. Bomber Bones. 150-point shot through the heart. And a gold bar for the Bomber. We got 3 players remaining. The game is in the balance. Father Ron, 20 seconds. Ron's going to rebuild a straw man. A lot of grenade damage coming up. T10, Blue Spark, Thrill Smoke, Lithium with Echo from the grenade launcher. Bones with the Intervene. Ron was trying for the Lithium. Bones had something for it. Who has anything left at this point? I don't even know. All right. 2 turns remain. Crimson, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Going to splash a flame with Dune. Using Bloodlust. Leaving the DZ. H9 Monster. Super Thrill. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And a monster. And a brand new beautiful wall. Little stronger. Not much. Third wall was the strongest of the 3. Each one scaled up. Black, green, green, blue, Crimson Tide, mowing them down. That's a monster shot on a fresh wall. All right, and we go to final move of the night, everybody. It's good to be back playing Play Dead live. 20 seconds, Cat. Going to Kamuri to the Ozone. Gold Blaze to Straw Man and a Lithium shot. Tell me you got something for it, Craven, because if not, that lithium. Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be Heartbreak Hotel. This could not have been more worsely timed or better timed, depending on which team you're on. They set it up with the fallacy. Gold Blaze to light number 5. Lithium takes down the wall. And Lithium lights number 6, which gives Cat a torch award. Finishes off the wall. Gold block. A torch, and a gold bar on one move. That's a first. Saw a lot of firsts tonight. All right, now we do know that SLY did get 75 points for that wall. All right, let's take a look at these blessings. Let's give Bones a third blessing. Let's give Justice one. Justice, no gold orb tonight. Only 4 rounds. Jet's prison was huge. But 6 blessings. So let's count down 6. And 3 blessings for Team SLY. That's huge because they got down in the red. So SLY went in the wall game slightly. 2 blue and a red. DZ points, trigger 25. SLY 0. Actually, Cat got, on the final move, she got Occupy. Yeah, and Occupy. Oh, there you go, Craven. I didn't even see that. Occupy, Torch, and a gold bar. That's like max award stuff there. All right, Strawman. 100 points for VOX. 0 for SLY. PCP. Crimson Tide with 100. Dr. Dye and Sir Tim splitting it. 25 each, but 50 total points. But for PCP, Tim with 25, Dr. Dye with 25. As far as the double up points, before I get to the score, great game tonight. A lot of fun. This is a really, really good game. VOX doubled up their siege. They doubled up their occupy. SLY did not double up their siege or their occupy. SLY did double up their PCP DZ, and VOX did not double up their orb. All right, I'm going to calculate the totals for you guys. We'll be right back. Wish each other, congratulate each other on a great game. All right, everybody, we are back, and this one was really the definition of rags to riches. This is what it's all about, because you can have a strategy, ball strategy, wall strategy, anything else, but the rags to riches is a big, big deal. So I'm start out overall with the flags. Flags, SLY very dominant at home, 5 flags to 3. That is a 900-point advantage to 900 to 600. 300-point advantage of getting those 2 additional flags. Walls. SLY also had a good wall game. They came back strong at the end. They won the wall game. And after you add the lost stream on top of it, 625 to 500. So now you've got basically SLY up 425 points. Looking pretty good. This is where it started to turn around, though. Strawmen. VOX 175 to 5. They shave off 170 points of the lead right there. Kangs, SLY with a slight lead. They had more flags, but flags isn't always more. Kangs 352 to 315. So SLY with another 40 points padding their lead. Siege and Occupy. 100 points times 2. 200 points for VOX, 0 for SLY. Occupy, 300 points for VOX, 0 for SLY. You totally flipped it right there. All the points that were earned, Siege and Occupy basically undid that. So we got a pretty even game. We get to the tower. VOX had a tower game, getting all the towers, 225 to 125, but then they got 100 bonus points. DZ, 125 VOX, 100 SLY, close. 25-point advantage VOX. Timers, SLY 270, VOX 240, so they made that up in the timers. PCP points, including the DZ and the 40% bonus with Crimson Tide. They managed to double it up. 1 second. $250 points for Team VOX. They got a gold bar, cannonball, tire, torch, 9 award, ace award, 50 PCP DZ points. But then you go over to the other side, and you've got gold bar, cannonball, tire, wave, ace award, and 280 points for Crimson Tide in the PCP DZ. So that managed to be a 430 to 250 point advantage. Extras, Sabin, Dark Boss, Chromica, Elmos, 90 bonus points for SLY. Extras, Elmos, Dark Boss, Red Watcher, Mythic Watcher, 105 bonus points for VOX. Deductions, 56 points deducted from each team. Final score. VOX 3,079, SLY 2,841. VOX really getting it done with the Siege, the Occupy, and the Watchtower tonight. Even without the Siege and the Occupy, if SLY was able to grab the Occupy, they would have been able to flip the script and win the game. But a very, very good strategy by Team VOX in order to take those 2 out and to basically double up their overall points. Final score, 3,079, 2,841. And a pretty epic move at the end by Cat that was certainly worth about 300 points right there at the very end. So awesome gameplay early in the season. A lot of fun. And thank you to you guys being persistent, playing hard. I'm proud of everybody tonight. VOX played well. SLY played well. I mean, their backs were against the wall with they lost the siege and occupy pretty early, and they found a way to sort of claw away and almost pulled the dang thing out. So, you know, you get down to the final attack, and you get a straw man award, a gold bar, and an occupy on the final round. I mean, that's what these games boil down to. So, awesome job, everybody. Have a great night. I might do a couple calls over the next couple days, just talk about gear a little bit. Otherwise, I expect Friday night's going to be a little crazy in the Rusted Mountains that you guys chose. And Saturday, we will see if there's an event, but I'm expecting a really, really good cosmetic update on the portal. Most of the intricate stuff is done. Right now, they're fixing a lot of the spacing and the boxes, and it's looking good. So have a good night, everybody. Thank you for all you guys do. Great season underway, and it's certainly great to be back doing what we do. So have a good night. Talk to you soon. Peace.